Hello. My cousin Louis has been wanting to get back into painting. He did some before, but life got in the way, and it's been, I think, about a year, and he's decided to get back to it. I think he's hoping it'll also be a bit therapeutic for just general daily life, and I think that painting and art in general can certainly be that, whether it's like painting miniatures or playing music or any of that sort of stuff. So I think that's a great idea if he wants to use painting as a way to try to get some stress relief. But he's asked for some pointers, so I'm going to do I don't do too many of these, only because I don't think they're really exciting for people to watch. And I'm going to be painting this one up, and I'll do this one on cam. And the only reason I don't think it's terribly exciting for people to watch is because it's a lot of layering. When you paint, there's many different ways of painting, and a lot of people I've seen say this is wrong and this is right, and that I don't really believe that as much. I think it's just individual styles. So my style is very thin paint and working up layers. That means that I have to do a lot of layers on the same area to get the colour to come in. So it's sort of a lot of rinse and repeat, which I don't always think is mega exciting to watch, but we'll see how we do, and hopefully this one won't take too long. I chose something that was reasonably easy but still interesting for her size. She's a 28mm figure. She has a lot of different things on her that can be done, so hopefully she'll be interesting to do. She's an iconic witch from Reaper and also from the Pathfinder RPG. I think she came out in metal originally. This is one of their Bones series, so the secondary thing is, can you make a Bones miniature look good? And the answer is yes, I think. It's not really a trick question or a loaded question. The Bones are not as good as the metal, in my opinion. However, having said that, this figure was $2.49. And you can't beat that, and it's not bad at all. They come in the white, like the base, but when they're white and I prime in white, which I did on this figure, it makes the detail hard to see compared to the metal in silver. So what I did was I just took, I can't remember if it was Devlin Mud or Ogre Flesh, but it was just one of the washes. You can use any wash from any company, they all work basically the same. And I just ran the wash over her, and it just shows where the detail is a bit more, and it gives me a chance to look her over and think a bit more about how I'm going to approach colours. She's a witch, so it depended which way you wanted to go. The original artwork for her from the actual Pathfinder RPG has her in very dark browns or blacks, I think, which was a good choice for what she was. I still think that there's a lot of different ways you can do witches, even in the RPG, so I decided that she's more nature-based. She sort of reminded, my first choice when I looked at it was almost a druid until I looked at that she was the witch, so I'm going to go with earthy colours. I'm thinking of dark browns for the sort of her cloak, overcoat, whatever this sort of is she's wearing on her back, and maybe some greens for her actual tunic. She was white-haired, silver-haired in the original one. I'm not sure if I will keep that, and then she has some metal or bone hair adornments and that, so I'll look at that. The wooden staff and rope holding the gem in place, and she's holding what looks like I thought it was a glass sort of potion container. So there's a few things there that we can play with, and I'll be starting this one soon. Hopefully this week, all going well, and I'll start getting that up for Louis. And as I was doing it for him, specifically, but I thought, why not? I might as well just post it in that way. If there's anything that I do that helps anyone else, or if it inspires anyone to pick up this figure, it's certainly worth the $2.50. Then it's all good. So that will be coming very shortly. Happy modelling, guys.